In that last one we had a look at type declarations using primitive types, so things like booleans, integers, strings, floats. In this one we'll have a look at class type declarations, and we'll stick with the similar theme. So in the last one we looked at a playlist and then we created a song class. In this one we'll create a playlist class and we'll look at ways in which we can add songs to the playlist. So it should be fairly interesting. Over in the code, in the chapter 1 folder, we'll create a new class and we'll call this playlist. Okay, and so this playlist can hold more than one song, so I'm thinking straight away we'll have a songs array and we'll default it to an empty array. And then we want to be able to add songs to that songs array, and so we'll create a method and we'll just call it add song, and then that will take a single parameter which will be a song. And so you'll hear me use the terms parameter and argument interchangeably. So the official way that it works is like this: when you declare the method, it's referred to as a parameter. It's a method parameter. But when you're actually calling the method, so if I had some code down here and I was calling the add song, then the values which I passed into that, you would refer to them as arguments. But a lot of the time people don't make the distinction between the two. You'll hear people refer to them more often than not simply as arguments. But like I say, when we're referring to it in the actual declaration of the signature, when we're actually creating the method in the first place, then technically this is a parameter. Okay, so let's go and add a song to that songs array. So we can do that by saying this songs and then opening and closing square brackets equals song, and by doing that what it does, it adds this song, which is this song, to the songs array. Let's go and create a file where we can try this stuff out. So this will just be a simple PHP file and we'll call it class type declarations. Okay, what we're going to need here, we're going to need our playlist, and if we want to add songs to the playlist we'll also need to require once our song.php file. Okay, so let's create a new playlist. And then we'll create a couple of songs. So what I'm going to do here is just demonstrate the reasons why we should use class type declarations in the first place by doing something which would be wrong. So song1 equals, so we'll actually create a song first off. We need to give it a name, and then we'll give it number of plays, which is 100, and then we'll create one called song2, but this time, even though it should be a song, I'm actually going to break that rule and just add a song title. So this is a string, but this is a song object. Then what we'll do, we'll add both of those to the playlist. So playlist, add song, we'll add song1, then playlist, add song, and we'll add song2. And so just to prove that those have both been added, we shall print the count of playlist songs. Okay, so the count function simply counts the number of elements in an array, and we said that our playlist songs property was an array. So let's go and print this out now. PHP class type declarations, and so as you can see, our answer is 2. So if our songs array contained only songs, then we should reasonably be able to loop over the songs array and print the name of each song. So let's go and do that and let's see what happens. For each playlist songs as song, and then we're just going to print song name. I'll actually put the new line on the end there, So let's go and print this out, or let's go and run this and see what actually happens. Okay, so two things happen really. First off, because the first song did have a name, it was our song object, it's actually gone and printed that on the first pass, and so that's why we see Blackbird. However, when it gets onto the second iteration of the loop, it says PHP warning, you are attempting to read the property name on a string. And it actually gives you the line, so it says class type declarations on line 16. So it's actually got as far as here, but that's not great. It would have been better if we could have had some protection so that we didn't get so far into the program, which would have created an error when we tried to add a song, but what we did is we actually added a string. We don't want to allow this, so how can we protect ourselves from this? And the answer is to use class type declarations. So let's go back to our playlist, and here where we're saying add song, what we want to do is actually add the type declaration there, song. And so that means that if we try and pass anything other than a song in here, then we'll get the error nice and early. Our program will stay predictable because it won't get any further. We'll know straight away what the problem is. And so let's go back to our class type declarations and we'll just run this again. Okay, and so this time we get a PHP fatal error, uncaught type error, playlist add song, argument number 1 song must be of type song, string given. And again it says called in class type declarations on line 12. So this time it's been called earlier. We haven't even got as far as our loop, which is good news. It's actually created the error here where we've actually tried to add a song, but it wasn't a song, it was actually a string. So let's actually go and change this. We'll comment out that one and we'll make it so that it works. So song2 equals new song, the title will be yesterday, and then the number of plays, we can just make something up, number 400. So we then go and add song 1, we add song 2. This time it should work because it is an instance of the song class, and we should be able to loop through those then, because we know each song will have a name, so we should be able to loop through and print out the name of each song. Let's go and run this. Okay, so that's what it does. It goes through, prints out the name. So hopefully you've seen the value in that, seen the reason why we do it, and as you can see, it gives us that layer of security. We know we're not trying to pass things into our songs array which shouldn't actually be in there. Nice protection.